Okay guys, so today to get started I'm going to reshape my nails to all be more of an almond shape or pointed shape like the unicorn nails that I have on already. I really like the ballet or coffin shape, whatever you want to call it, but since I did these pointy, I don't want to go and add you can reshape them again. You can put a nail form back on and just add that extra, but I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to shape my nails all this shape. So to do that first, I'm going to have my fan turned on. I'm not going to turn on right now because I know it's kind of loud, but usually I turn my fan on. It's right here. Not super loud, but sometimes that little background noise makes a difference. So I'm going to take a really nice hard file here, and I'm probably going to use the 180 side or whatever side you want, but I need to reduce some of this nail on the sides. And you can clean off the top first if you want, but I think it's better just to get rid of that extra acrylic before you go to do any more filing, because then what's the point of filing down all that extra that you're not going to really need anyway. So let's just get rid of it as well as we can. So I'm just kind of coming in from the sides, of course, and trying to make that pointy kind of shape as well as I can. This nail is really thick because it had the glitter, and it has you have to always, encapsulate the glitter. So anyway, I'm going to be doing that. I'm just going to keep going because this is going to take a while for this one. And then I'm going to take my electric file and take off as much extra acrylic as you can. You want to really bring that down. It doesn't have to be too much at the tip, but especially in the back, if you have any lifting, you want to get rid of that, of course. You want to get close to your cuticle and just bring that down. So I have a lot to get through on this nail. Unicorn nail also. I need to shave off all of that acrylic there. And I'm not pushing down real hard. I'm just kind of letting the electric file do the work. And you want to keep moving, because if you stay in one place too long, especially on your nail bed, it's going to start feeling really hot. So if you don't have an electric file, you don't have to use that. You can just use a regular file and just, use some elbow grease. But I'll be back once these are pointy and reduced down. Okay, I've got as much off as I can of these nails, and I've made them pretty pointy. I'll probably do a little bit round. I wasn't really looking for the super pointiest nails today, but once you're done, shaving all that down and getting rid of any lifting, you always want to push back the cuticle. My hands look horrible right now. And pick away any skin that's on your nail surface, because that will definitely cause lifting. Even right now I see a little bit of lifting right here that I wasn't able to get, so I'll get back in there. But anyway, so you're going to pick that down, and then just make sure that that new growth is etched nicely so that the acrylic will want to stick to it. And if you see any lifting while you're doing that, make sure to file that away. So I'm going to do that on all the nails, just get those ready. I haven't done this hand because I gotta go pick up my kids and I didn't want to have one ugly hand and one good one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all the nails prepared, and I'll be right back. Hopefully I didn't get too much dust all over, right? So I'm gonna get my NSI dehydrator, cleanser, all that good stuff. And I'm just going to wipe away the dust, and I'm pulling it away from the cuticle area. I don't want to push it into the cuticle because then you're just going to keep it there. And as you can see, my real nails are actually almost as long as the extension, so I probably won't wear these too much longer. I'll probably soak them off maybe the next time there. But now I'm ready to go. So that is the dehydrator. We need our primer, which I have over here. And I've been having really good luck this time around. I have really problem nails. Like, even when I used to get my nails done, I got them done every 2 weeks and all that good stuff. And so I'm just using my Something Wonderful primer. And I always had lifting. Always. Sometimes right away, and I would go back and they would fix it that day or the next day or whatever. But by the 2 weeks, oh, forget it. My nails were thrashed. They were horrible, and I just have stubborn nails, I guess, and that's unfortunate. But this time around, I've had very minimal lifting, if any at all, and I think that's amazing, and I'm really happy with that, and maybe I'm just having a better application, maybe I'm just doing a better job, I don't know. But I'm using my Omega acrylic powder in clear, because I'm just going to start off the nail. And I recently just restocked this, because if you guys remember, my Omega got all messed up. It was out in the garage, and I guess it got humidity in it. And so I ordered a couple of their cover pink, and I was going to do like maybe a baby boomer nail, but I just didn't do it. I don't feel like doing it, but maybe next time. Anyway, so what I do is I'll go in, I'll get another coat of my primer. Now, I used to hate doing fills, but to be honest, it's probably the best thing, because obviously you save product, but it's just how it is. So anyway, you want to pick up your bead, and people ask me about this all the time. I do drag it. Some people say you should just leave it there soaking. You don't want it too wet, you don't want it too dry. You can see it's already nice and humid, but not dry for sure. And if it's too wet, it's just gonna run everywhere. But anyway, I'm gonna get that real close to the cuticle because that's basically all we're filling in right now. And I'm just patting, bring it to the side. That was a little bit dry because as you can see it's kind of thick, which is nice. I like to work with it a little bit thicker because I don't want it running into my cuticle, especially when I'm doing a fill. It can get really runny really quick. So I'm just gonna pat the rest of it out towards the front of the nail. And then at the same time right now, you know, we've shaved off so much of the acrylic, so you want to make sure and you're looking at your nail like, okay, do I have enough acrylic everywhere? Do I have any low spots? Obviously if you have a high spot, well, you can shave that down later, but you don't want to have any low spots. Try to keep it away from your skin, all those same tips. So I think that's pretty good because there was a lot of acrylic on this nail. So I'll do one more for you guys. So again, my second coat of primer, and then I'm going to dip in here, pick up a little acrylic, just place it towards the nail bed, kind of pushing it up that way into the cuticle area. Pat, pat, pat. If you haven't watched videos of like real professional people, you should watch Tammy Taylor. I already mentioned her before. She's so awesome, and you'll watch her and think, wow, well, I should be able to do that. You know, obviously she has great control, and she always puts on the bead and says, let it flow, and you just kind of let it come down, and then all you have to do is not even mess with it too much. But I've never gotten that great at it, but you know, you never know. So I think that's pretty good too. As you can see, I already have the apex from last time, so that's all I'm going to do for the rest of the 3 nails, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I did these 3 nails in less than 3 minutes because my camera times that at 3 minutes if I just leave it sitting there, like just running, or, you know, on, should I say. And it didn't even time out by the time I was done. So that's one nice thing about fills. They're kind of a pain, but at the same time, you know, you just have to get used to it, I guess. I think it's harder when you have like a pink and white type of thing and you want to maintain that, so that's a whole different thing. So anyway, the nails pretty much ready. I had to wait. I just sat here and waited because this one wasn't even ready to do when I finished up here. So you're always going to take your file, and I always start with the side walls. Most people do, but you know, do whatever. I hate this camera starts acting wonky when I do quick movements, so I'm looking into getting a 4K. I just don't know that my computer program will run a 4K video very well, so that means I have to upgrade that, possibly upgrade my computer because it gets pretty old. So there's always issues. You can't just kind of switch things out that easy. So always sidewall straight. Now on a round nail like this, I do like to kind of round the sides, so that's up to you if you want to keep it crisp like this, but I like to kind of round it off. You always take your file and you get in that cuticle area, really thin that out. Make sure it's nice in there. I already know my camera's flipping out, isn't it? And most people just go in one direction. I kind of go back and forth like this. If you were using the electric file, again, file in the direction that you need to get that nice round shape. I don't have to do too much because, again, my nail was already kind of shaped from before. But, so that's what I'm going to do. Make sure it's not too bulky underneath because my nail has had a couple fills now and everything. And we're going to do that. And then, of course, you always buff the nail. And then I wash my hands to go into the next spot because that's just what I do. So I'm going to wash my hands and we'll continue on. Okay, so now I have my blank canvas. I wasn't really planning on what I was going to do. I kind of wanted to do like a nude nail and then maybe some flowers or some kind of nail art. I don't know, we'll see. So I grabbed my Nudie Selfie Matching Duos by Wave Gel. I'll have the links for you guys to Rush Hour Beauty if you're interested in that. Since I just washed my hands, I'm not going to do anything else, but if, let's say, I had to go do some other stuff and my hands got possibly oil on them or whatever, I would go ahead and clean them up before I would put them in the lamp. They are very soft right now, but all I did was buff it, so, and I didn't buff them too well, so they should have enough grit on them to hold the gel polish. So I'm going to apply 2 coats of this, I think, and we'll see how it, well, let's see how thick it is. And in between, I cure for 30 seconds because it's wave gel. It's super fast, really nice gel polish. Again, we build up our color, so a nice thin coat. Clean up around your skin if you got any on your skin. Whenever you get close to your cuticle, you can kind of push the brush and kind of bounce it back and forth, and that way you get a nice edge, okay, on your polish there. And always cap the tip. And I'm going to do that with all the nails, clean up around if I get any on my skin. 30 seconds in my wave gel lamp. I'm going to do that twice, so when I come back I'll have 2 coats. Okay, so I thought I brought my Wave Gel top coat with me, but I don't see it. So I do have my Chrome On. It's from Wave Gel also. It's their tackless top coat, so you don't have to clean it. This is also good for doing the chrome nails or your little pigments or whatever, but for right now I'm just going to go ahead and use it just so I don't have to wipe off that dispersion layer. And I have to go pick up my kids. So when I come back I will decorate my nails, and I'll kind of, I guess, think about what it is that I want to do, because I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. But again, apply your top coat. This only cures, again, 30 seconds. Thin coats, you don't want to pile it on too much, and whatever you get on your skin or cuticle area here, make sure you clean that up before you cure. And I'll be right back with my decoration. Okay guys, so my nails are all done. So funny, my husband got home early, so I was like, sweet. So I picked up the kids with one hand done, the other hand waiting, and I did this, gosh, what time is it? I want to see how quickly I get it. Probably in about 20 minutes I was able to start to finish this hand. So, not bad. Not too horrible. Try to, you know, it's always harder to, obviously, to do your dominant hand with your non-dominant hand. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to take some of these Diva pigments, or colored acrylic, should I say. I haven't used this particular set, but I have used theirs in the past, and this is probably the same stuff, like the sets I already have that are open, or the ones that I bought individually, should I say. But I'm still going to open this one and use it, because I know when I bought them, I think I said I'd do a review, and I haven't. So this is their Temptation collection. I'm assuming they still carry it this way. Really cute. It has like a bright yellow, a green, a purple, and they have swatches there for you too. I think it's like a bronze, like a burgundy, sorry, chrome or shiny kind of thing. This one looks like a black that has glitter, the silvery glitter, and purple and pink. And I was going to use these two guys, and so I was kind of just kind of going through Instagram. Sometimes when I don't know what I want to do, I'll look up like acrylic nails or something like that. And this person, Priscilla Nails, had a cute little set that's just the little dots basically, and you just kind of press them down with some white, some of the pretty pink, and then some like clear, which is kind of like what she has in the background, I think. So it's kind of like a pinkish clear. So I thought, well, I could do that, but I'm gonna make a couple little mixes to be able to do this. So well, I don't know about mixes, but I'm gonna use the this is funny, they're like really in there, the purple and the pink. I was going to do like leaves and the whole thing, but I kind of like the simplicity of that. So I'm going to use those two colors. It's Gossip Girl and BBF, whatever. Okay, I don't know. I do have some white here, some Radiant White by NSI. I'm going to mix that with a little bit of clear acrylic. So I will get that started first, I guess. Where is my stuff here? I'll probably show you how I did one nail, because I don't have a lot of time right now. Okay, so as you can see, that's a good amount of white, because when you mix the white in with anything else, the white's really overpowering. So I'm going to put that to the side for now. And I'm going to take my Omega Clear, and of course I normally don't mix things up, but with this, it's just nail art. I don't mind mixing some of this together. I don't want to put my... Now I'm going to use quite a bit of clear, because, like I said, the white will really... Actually, I'm probably going to put the lid on this and give it a good shake, because you really want this mixed really nicely. To make like a milky color, hopefully that's what I'll get. I guess I'll test it when I go to use it, and if it doesn't look quite right, I'll add more clear to it. So I have my colors, I have my clear, I have the white open. I'm going to be using this #2 brush from, I think this is from Pretty Store, if I'm not mistaken. I am going to mix a little bit of my monomer with some acetone, because I like to work with that for nail art only. You don't want to mix your acetone with... or monomer with acetone normally for the actual nail bed or the nail itself, right? So I'm just going to take a little of this, and I usually have like a dropper, but I don't know where my dropper is right now, so I'm just very little, because you don't need that much. So this is barely coating like the bottom of that Dappin dish, and I'm going to take some acetone. This is pure acetone, and I'm just going to put a little bit, and then normally, like I said, I use a dropper. I'm just eyeballing this, so hopefully I don't put too much. You don't want to put too much of that. You want it to work. You don't want it to end up just not picking up your acrylic because it has too much acetone. Okay, or being too dry. So anyway, I'm going to put my brush in here, get that ready. Put this back over here. And sorry that if the lighting went down, it's kind of crazy out here. Okay, so let me look at this picture again, because I already forgot what I was going to do. I guess I can do whatever I would like, but kind of have an idea of how I want to use it. So if you can see on her, she has little petals here, super cute. On this one, it's all petals. I'm probably going to do more like this kind of a thing. And I do have some rhinestones here that my girl April had sent me, so I have these here, so I should put those and get those ready too. So I'm probably going to start with this one like this, with a pink and the white going the opposite direction. So let's do the pink one. And I'm going to do different things on different nails, and I probably will decorate all of the nails. Why not? This is bright. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see that or pick that up there. But, okay. So, I'm going to pick up a little dot, a little bead, place it right here. And it is a little bit dry, which is fine with me, because I rather work with it drier than wetter, because a lot of times when you put a wet bead, it just like pours out. It'll just go everywhere. So, yeah, it's pretty dry. So I'm going to push it out that way. This could also be the consistency of this particular acrylic. Again, another little bead. I'm going to put it right next to this one. And wait for that to come to consistency a little bit. And then I'm using my brush like a blade, so you push it out that way, okay? And I'm going to get one more little bead. It's not going to be exactly the same as this girl's, but similar. I'm going to put this one right here. And just wait a second or two. And you can turn your own nail however you need to turn it so that this is what you need to do. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing with a couple of the little crystal, or this see-through-y color. Hopefully it's see-through enough. Yeah, it's pretty milky. I'm just going to put one right here. A little bit bigger than that. It's a little bit milky. I might need to add a little bit more clear to it. As you can see, this one did spread out a little more. So I'm assuming it's the color that's in there that makes it kind of harder to work with, or drier, should I say, not really harder to work with. So I'm just going to put that one there. Actually, that's kind of nice. And just like one more down here. I'm just going to wait for that to flow a little bit. And then still not quite ready. And I do like to make flowers where you kind of push on them and make the petal look more flowy and all that. I mean, you can definitely do whatever you want. I'm just doing this to make it easy. Okay, and now I need some white. I'm just going to go in with the white and do the little petals on this opposite side. As you can see the difference between that white and like this. There's definitely a difference. There's one petal, and then I'm going to do two more little petals on either side. Let's not get too mixed up here. Just wait for that to come to consistency. So this takes a little patience, and I'm going to do something like this on all the nails, because why not? My husband's here. He can take care of that little girl. And one more little petal like over here. What I like when it's nice and dry like this is that you can work with it really, really easy. It's not like just sopping into everything else. It's sitting there on its own, the acrylic. That's kind of how you can build up flowers too. Okay, so in the middle, as you can see, I left a little spot. So in that little spot, I'm going to take one of my little stones here and place it. Now you can put some white acrylic, you can put some pink acrylic. I'm just going to use clear acrylic though, because I already have the pink and the white all around there. And I'm just going to pick up, oh, I gotta get, well, actually I can use this little light colored one, I guess, just to hold on to the rhinestone. So I'm just going to put that right down here, pick up a rhinestone, and place it right in there so that the acrylic is holding on to it. Okay, and I'm going to do some variation of like this on all the nails. And I'll be back. I'm sorry, I finished the video and I went to edit it and I realized I never came back at the end of the video when I said I'll be back after I decorate my nails. So I've been wearing these for 5, 6, 7 days now, maybe 6 days. So I just want to show you real quick, all my little stones are still in there, and I just want to show you this is, you know, how they turned out. Oh, maybe I needed some lotion on, but anyway. So I hope you guys liked the video, the tutorial, and how they turned out. That's them all together there. And yeah, so I just didn't want to leave it abrupt. Like I said, oh, I'll be right back after doing one nail. And then I realized, oh, I never came back. So here they are. I'll have some pictures for you guys. Thanks for watching, as always. And I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now.